What's going on, guys? This is JT here. Yes, we have a new update coming to Diablo Immortal, and this one seems like an absolute banger. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So we got the codex, we got feature updates, we got the renewal Lunar Year event. We have Beast Standard, so we have a new cosmetic set. Obviously, we got a new battle pass coming. We have Fractured Plane coming back to the game. We have Hunger Moon, bug fixes, and some Q&A. Now, one thing to notice right at the start, we have 36 new legendary items, which is absolutely nuts. Every time they come out with an update that brings new legendary items, me personally, it's one of my favorite things that they bring to the game because it gives you so many different ways to go about your character, and I absolutely love that. I might make a separate video going over each and everything. I was looking at the barb stuff. It seemed very interesting. Cannot wait to try it out. Also, Crusader has some nice stuff. I mean, all the classes. Every class got a little bit of something. I haven't read the monk class yet, but I'm now currently a monk, so I'm definitely curious to see what that has in store. I might be switching to barb and then back to monk, and then I was thinking about going maybe DH after. I don't know. There's so many different options. Now, we do have some new things that are coming. Now, one thing that I wanted to point out, in case I miss it, is you can now do dungeons server-wide, like through everybody. So now when you queue up for dungeons, no matter what server your friends are on, you can run dungeons with them, which I think is pretty freaking sweet. We also have legendary essence extractions. We have a new method of essence extraction has been discovered. You can enhance your legendary attributes by increasing their power by extracting the same essences multiple times. So what this means is while you're out farming and you find the same legendary over and over and over, if you extract it, that legendary gives you additional stats, right? Legendary equipment can no longer be salvaged at the blacksmith and instead must be extracted. Essence extraction still provides players with the same upgrade materials they would get from salvaging, but now, as you find duplicate legendary equipment, your overall power will increase too. Now, I'm pretty sure old legendary items will not work in this, so it's not really necessary to save your old items or think that anyone has an edge. They're really good at doing that. So we have, when you find a new legendary item, your first extraction will put out the legendary essence and store it into the inheritance later, as it always has. Further extractions will grant you essence energy to increase your essence mastery level. However, extracting essence energy from a particular legendary will now become more difficult with each essence energy you obtain from it. So the more you get, the more higher you level, the harder it is going to be to level it up, right? And eventually you will no longer be able to extract the energy from that legendary item. So if you find the same item a ton of times, obviously you can only upgrade it so far. Additionally, you will now receive upgrade materials on the first extraction for every legendary essence and no longer must choose between gaining a legendary essence or upgrade materials. As your essence mastery level increases, it will further enhance the power of all your legendary attributes. Some skills will receive damage boost, while others might receive cooldown reduction or other effects. So this is going to be relatively important, and that means open world farming is going to be a lot more important as well, because especially if you're receiving cooldown reductions, that is absolutely insane. You want to go ahead and find more of those legendaries, that way you can do that. This is also going to be very valuable to kind of stay in as the same class a little bit longer, because if you're switching from one class to another, obviously those essences aren't going to be leveled up as far as another class. That is actually interesting as well. I wonder if you actually transfer from class to class, if those upgrades do stay the same. As your essence let me see, did I read this? As your essence mastery level increases, it will further enhance the power of all your legendary items. Some skills receive damage bonus while others receive cooldown reduction or other effects. You can always view your current power and what bonuses you will get at the next mastery level at Zamina, the Essence Mastery Trainer. Okay, we got dungeon set item drops. This is very interesting. All dungeons will now drop a guaranteed set item after many dungeon completions in a row that did not result in the set item being dropped. That's important. I know a lot of players out there complain. Me personally, however, I play this game almost all day, every day, so dungeon drops really don't bother me that much. I literally run 500 a week sometimes, so that is what it is. I think that that's good for players because honestly, in a game like Diablo and Diablo 1, 2, and 3, the more loot, the better, man. We like identifying items, right? So why not give us more drops? I think that that is a great thing. Dungeon boosted by the codex have a lower threshold before guaranteed set item is dropped. We have cross server dungeons, which was what I was talking about at the start of this video. That is absolutely badass. We will take that. When a player is trying to find a party or a dungeon, if the party finder fails to find other players to join, it will search other servers to fill the party. Players can also invite players from other servers to join the party, which is sweet because now you can be friends with players, let's say in your battle group, whatever, if I want to go run a dungeon with one of my buddies on another server, I'm now able to do that, which I think is pretty freaking sweet, man. Immortal system improvements. Immortals will now receive more information about the shadow. Okay, this is about shadow stuff. Relatively cool. If you want to read all this stuff, it doesn't really interest me all that much. It's just basically enhancing the game. As the game goes on, it's just going to get better and better, right? They're basically going to shine up whatever is dull and ugly looking. So we got rejoining the shadow faction. This just makes things easier, which is kind of repetitive. We got the treasure hunter paragon tree. The treasure hunter paragon tree has been updated to remove the restriction of outdoor areas from the treasure find, which is nice. Now, I mean, treasure find's going to be really good in dungeons, right? It's pretty much useless in dungeons. The only thing it grants you in dungeons is extra experience from, let's say, an elite pack of either blue or gold. So that's nice. We got Battleground end of season ceremony, which is pretty cool. When a Battleground season ends, players will now receive a summary of their Battleground. Okay, I like that. That's pretty sweet. The captain will give us that. We have converting to an adventure clan. Converting an adventure clan converting adventure clan to a dark clan will now only cost 5 signets. Okay, well, that's pretty easy. Pretty much all clans will be able to revert right away. 2 new sets of Resonance Wings have been added at the Resonance milestone of 2,000 and 4,000. Okay, so we got 2 new sets of wings. Why didn't they add one for 7K? Where's my 7K wings, baby? I need some big boy wings. All right, we also got the Lunar Year new event. That's just basically all mobile games come with different events here and there that aren't really a massive boost, but a little something, maybe give you 1 legendary crest or something to boost up and obviously make it worth doing. Let's see, deliver and receiving blessings with red bag. Okay, so we have something to do with receiving and delivering blessings, which is nice as well. Here is the new cosmetic. Looks pretty sweet on that wizard right there. And that is pretty much it. We also have the fractured plane coming back as well, which is cool. I mean, it's like a 15-floor gauntlet, right? You get in there and you can't use any of your actual gear that you currently have. Got to use all new stuff. Very interesting, very fun. I like fractured plane. I think it's a fun event. Wish it handed out more experience. Maybe it does. I don't know. I didn't read all that, but if it did, that's going to be great. We have the Hungering Moon coming back. We also got quite a bit of bug fixes. You can click there to check out all the bug fixes. And that is that. Anyway, guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. This update does seem like a banger, and obviously the 36 essence extractions, that's what the new legendaries, man, just changes up the meta, right? This completely changes the meta for a lot of classes, so it's going to be fun to see what is in the future, especially in the BGs. Anyway, guys, I am out of here for now. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Peace out and have a wonderful weekend.
If my dog Mila catches this frisbee, you have to subscribe. Are you ready, baby? Don't let daddy down, baby. What you got, mama? Woo! Don't forget to hit that bell as well.